Good evening, everybody. I just came from work and I wanted to talk to you about anxiety. Now, everybody suffers from anxiety. Today, everybody suffers less or more. Sometimes it's with a reason, and sometimes there is no particular reason that you can pinpoint. And I've been feeling really anxious these days, so I just wanted to tell you you're not alone. I'm here with you. Okay, my singing might cause anxiety with some people. So, let's talk about some things. These are kind of like 10 resolutions of what you can do to kind of like diminish your anxiety on a daily basis, but not like react right now. When anxiety strikes, it's too late, but something you can do to just minimize the effect of your anxiety. So let's start. The first thing that causes anxiety is comparing yourself to other people. I know that it's very hard to do, to stop comparing yourself to other people. For example, me, when I started this YouTube channel, I'm still starting it. It's been 2 months since I've been doing it. So, I was always looking at some others people's YouTube channels and thinking, oh, they have millions of views and millions of subscribers or thousands, and then you kind of have to remind yourself, I have to remind myself, like, nobody knows you exist, if you hit like 1,000 people or 30 people, that's enough, that's awesome, and when you do something and you starting something, or you're not starting, you're already doing it, but you keep on comparing yourself to some other people, like you starting acting and you're an amateur and you're just starting and you're looking at this big Hollywood stars and thinking, oh, they're so great and they are successful and I'm not. Stop doing that. You are not worse or better than other people. You're just you, and you're doing things your way, and everything's gonna be fine if you have passion about something and if you do it with all your heart. The second thing I want to talk about is stop planning like a maniac and start being spontaneous. Now, anxiety often comes with OCD or social anxiety, and it never comes alone. So, people with anxiety have the tendency to plan a lot. We write all this stuff that we need to do in a day or in a week, and then something comes up and we don't do everything that we've planned, and we feel like a failure. But it's not just failure, you just kind of have this choking moment where you want to do what you plan to do but you can't, and then you get frustrated and then nothing gets finished. So try being kind of spontaneous. If something messes up your plan, just go with it. Like, you plan to clean the house, but you have guests. Just you shouldn't be like, oh, why did they come, and just spend these hours that you're with these people thinking that you don't want them to be there. Just enjoy your guests and stuff. It's these little things that, like, people that don't have these problems are like, that sounds weird to them, but people who do have these problems, it's a major thing for us. So take a deep breath and just go with the flow. It's very difficult, but just go with the flow, just keep repeating that, and it will eventually come to some point of flowing, like a little flow. I don't think I'm ever gonna flow completely. The third one is cleaning up your living space. Now, this is like very basic and everybody cleans their own house, but when you are cluttered up in your stuff and you have not just the dirt, the stuff that you've been collecting for years, the memories, the energy of it, just start decluttering. I was on my vacation and I had some spare time, so I was working as well. I was doing YouTube and everything, but I spent every day, I cleaned one room, so one room per day, and I would clean everything. I would move the beds, I would take out the books from the shelves, wipe them, and when you're doing that, you kind of come across these things that you don't actually need, and you can throw them away, and it feels much better. Like, and your closet, when you're cleaning your closet, when you declutter and when you take the stuff that you don't wear out, it's gonna make you feel better, like relief, and you're gonna feel like more like with more energy, like your living space is so it's breathing, it's clear, and you feel easier. That helps me, so I hope it will help you. Spend time with your family. Now many people do, but we kind of on our way, every day we go to work, we have our own family, or husband, or boyfriend, or friends, we go out or whatever. We kind of forget our family, like our closest, whoever is that for you. But you kind of start being more polite to people that are strangers, and then you snap at your family and your close people that that are the closest to you. So I would suggest you sit with them, start not to get frustrated with your family. That's very easy. They say one thing and you go crazy because you're anxious and you're not feeling very well. But just start breathing and just find some positivity in it and have fun, because family is just people like any other people, and you should be able to be relaxed with them like with nobody else, because they are the closest people you will ever have. Number 5, treat yourself. And this of course depends on how much money you have, but if you don't have if you're not rich like most people aren't, it doesn't mean you have to go and buy 5 pairs of shoes. No, it means just little things. Go buy yourself ice cream or a lipstick or something nice, something small, something that's gonna cheer you up. It always cheers me up because it can be a book. I buy books as well, or just secondhand shop or whatever, just a little something to just brighten up your day. So take time for yourself. That means sit down with yourself and just think about it. Just sit in silence. You don't always have to have TV or computer or phone or anything to keep yourself amused. You can just sit, meditate. If you don't know how to meditate, you can just play some meditation music and just relax and breathe. This might cause big wave of anxiety, and just ride that wave, because that wave of anxiety might show you what is the root of your problem and why are you anxious, especially when you don't know why. When you're feeling nervous and you just don't know what's the reason, you probably know it, but you suppressed it so deep into your subconsciousness. So this will make the problem come out on the surface, and you can deal with it better. Once you're done with the panic attack, then you can actually start solving your problem. Stop looking at social networks and read a book. First, stop looking at social networks when you're a little bit anxiety, feel a little bit because this thing, we see all these perfect people, they're beautiful, they're having so much fun, their lives are perfect, but it's not like the real picture. Everybody puts their highlights on their social networks, and it doesn't mean that they have every day of their life is perfect. It is not, just like yours isn't. But when you're feeling kind of bad, you kind of forget this stuff, and you're thinking oh, look at them, they're so much better than me, and their life is so much better than mine, and this really messes you up. So I suggest just put the airplane mode on your phone and take a book and read a book, something nice. Don't read horror stories. When you're anxious, just read something nice, something very, maybe fairy tales and stuff like that, whatever relaxes you, because, reading books, it's gonna calm your brain down, your brain waves, and, this technology only just makes you go like this, your brain is just so irritated by these pictures and everything, and when you're anxious, you just need to calm down. This one is very hard, so this one is be positive and to give people a chance. Now, when you're an anxious person, everybody goes on your nerves. You just you have these periods when you just wanna everybody, and I mean, everybody gets on your nerves, everybody's an idiot, and you don't have patience for anybody. So them a chance. Just realize that the problem is within you, not within them, and they are having their normal day and you're probably just looking very weird. But just start talking to them without thinking that they're there to irritate you, and then if they're doing something on purpose to get on your nerves, just give them a chance. Just smile at them and say something nice to them, give them a compliment, and people will respond with a smile and positive energy. So when you give out positive energy, that same energy is coming back. If you just keep sending the negative energy and this anxiety waves, they're just gonna reflect from this person and hit you right back in the face. So be nice to people. They're not to blame for your own problems. I have one that not many people are going to like. This is start working out. I have noticed that my anxiety levels just went extremely down when I started doing yoga. Now you don't have to do anything fancy. You can do stuff by yourself. If you don't have time or money, like I often don't have time and money, I started doing yoga on watching YouTube tutorials, and I find it great. I just bought this yoga mat and I push play on my laptop and I do yoga, and I've been feeling really great because that physical movement and just spending that energy, this excess energy on exercising, is what calms me down. Because when you have all this physical energy and you're not spending it, you're sitting in front of your computer. Most of us work in front of a computer, and you're just building up this energy that you don't let go. You just keep building it, and with some physical exercise, whatever suits you. For me, it's yoga. You just let it go. Just like letting all these vibrations go. And when you're kind of a little bit physically tired, your brain doesn't really go that crazy into the depths of the darkness of your soul. So start exercising now, not like in a week. Now you don't really need anything. You just need YouTube and fast internet. So start doing it. And the last thing I want to talk about is to speak up. Now, I was, for years I wasn't speaking up for myself. I was like keeping everything inside, and then I got sick. I got hyperthyreosis. It is the sickness where your thyroid gland starts going crazy. I'm gonna talk about it in a special video, but it is from repressed feelings and just digging everything inside. So after I got better I tried many methods like alternative medicine and psychoanalysis and medications and everything. And with all that and talking about it, I started speaking up for myself. I don't give a fuck now. I just gonna tell everybody, not like everybody what I think. I'm not just gonna come to some lady on the street and tell her how her shoes are ugly. I mean, when somebody is trying to bring you down or is starting some nonsense talking, you just tell them to stop. It doesn't matter if it's your boss, your parents, your partner, your friends. You just tell what you mean, and you don't mean it in some bad way, or you're trying to hurt them. That's not the point. It's just telling them how you feel, even if it means you need to yell and cry and be a crazy person. It's just you have to let it off your chest. Just if you need to yell. They understand how crazy you are. They know you for years. So yell with respect. Say your opinion. Don't keep it inside, because it will come back to bite your ass. Trust me, you're gonna get sick, physically sick. So let your voice out and speak up for yourself. Defend yourself, even if it means you end up in a fight with people, or you lose a job. Just if you keep shutting up and just swallowing everything and just being, you know, having these conversations inside, you know, when you don't speak up and you actually tell the person that you wanted to tell something, you know, you start conversation in your head with this person and then you speak and then you tell everything that you wanted to say. That is suppressing, that is bad. Say it out loud, and you might feel worse in the beginning, but as the time goes by, you're gonna feel so good about yourself. You're gonna be forever thankful to yourself. And we have reached the end. I'm sorry I've been a little bit awkward in this video. That's because I'm feeling a little bit anxious these days. Today I think I've reached the peak today. I feel the worst today, but with all this stuff I am still able to function, and I've been doing these things that I just recommended you to do. And you know, there's anxiety there, but it's not gonna stop me from living my life and smiling and wishing everybody well. So if you like this video, please like it, subscribe, leave a comment, and I hope you get through your anxiety unharmed. Love you all. Bye bye.